On my end of module assessment. Are you gonna do your best?
Yes.
I know you are. And then how many did I have left over? 3. So 20 plus 3 equals?
23.
1, 2 y 3. Super duper. ¿Cuántas sílabas escuchas en la palabra podemos? 3.
When I heard the news that Hargrave moved from C campus to an A+ campus, I was so excited, so happy, but I was feeling a big sense of pride because the teachers work so hard and the students, they really believe in what we have been telling them, that they could do it.
The emotion of finding out you had won the NBA championship, it's an out-of-body experience. You're so excited, and then it's gratitude, but it's also humble because I didn't take it as it was me, it was we, it was us, it was everyone. It was these kids, these parents, it was the teachers. It was a very collaborative effort.
I felt proud. I felt proud as a parent. I felt proud as a family member of this school that they're going up. We should never go down. We're going up. It means that the teachers here are putting 110% in it, and they're getting something out of it.
Then when you get that distinction on top of that A, it's like the cherry on top. You know, in the categories, the achievement, the growth, closing the gaps, and it's touching to know that, gosh, we are really changing the future for some of our children.
You know, when you look at the student body of Hargrave and you look at the demographics of that campus, we look at kind of what's happening at that campus and the level of achievement, what we know is that it provides us with credible evidence that diversity and excellence is not mutually exclusive. This is one example that helps us prove that case. And the case is simply this, is that all kids can perform at high levels when we have the right systems, the right programs, the right structures, and the right people in place. And you know, right now, we have the right people in place at Hargrave. We have the right structure, the right systems, and we are taking those systems and those structures, and we are scaling them district-wide. That's why we are affirmed in our efforts, and we know that the work that we're engaged in is the right work.
If we went from a D, a C, and we keep growing in the middle of the pandemic until we got that 8 score, then we need to believe and we need to know that it is possible for all schools, that it requires a lot of work, but it can be done.
Hello, beautiful. Good morning, guys.
When you come to Hargrave in the morning, there is music playing, we're dancing, adults are dancing, and the kids love it. At first, you know, when new kids come in August, they're like, the old people are dancing, what's happening? And then it becomes just part of our norm. It's nothing to hear Michael Jackson playing in the morning and to see a kindergartner moonwalking down the hallway and then getting on voice level 0 to his place, you know? So it's just a positive, fun, but structured environment, and I love that.
This is my 2nd year, and what I absolutely love about J.A. Hargrave is the collaboration we have among students, staff, and our parents. It's amazing to see, and it's amazing to be a part of. You have 15 minutes. Continue working independently. I need you to answer questions 1 through 10.
Hargrave is our school, so here you can see an administrator teaching. You may see a para doing sight words with the PE para doing sight words, or see the computer para doing multiplication facts. Like, it is all hands on deck. Education here is everyone's responsibility, including the students.
We know about 4 or 5 years ago, Hargrave was not performing the way we wanted it to be. And we know that the goal is to have A and B seats, which means that every student will have a quality seat to sit in and they're getting the best education. As a coach, my role was really to come in and support the administrative team in helping the teachers achieve that. And so we started the journey with Ms. McKenzie, and we saw an increase to a C rating. And when Ms. Norflis assumed that role, we knew we could get an A, and we started pushing for it.
And I wrote this specifically to align to your learning target, because always going back to that learning target, the instructional coaching and the alignment of the coaching and the success of the instruction, I strongly attribute to Dr. Callie Laluba really working hard, teaching me and modeling for me and making me explain that I understood what she expected.
As adults, we all need coaches. And so coaching teachers on how to be better at their craft is essential. I would say, if anything, that's the hard work that has to be done to turn any school around.
What sort of sentence stems could you include in the exit tickets?
It was definitely an adjustment to get accustomed to, but once it just started becoming a norm, it was awesome. I feel like it has helped me develop as a newer teacher, especially with classroom management. Just now that my management is in place, it's easier for me to teach, it's easier for me to get through lessons, so I am just so grateful for the management tactics and coaching that they've given me.
Here, it's a push for everybody. Let's grow together so we can go together.
Miss Norflis is such a kind and loving spirit. I think she was just what Hargrave needed. Like, Hargrave was on its way to being great, but having Miss Norflis here with her experiences, her knowledge, I think she was just the cherry on top of the banana split. Like, she was the final thing Hargrave needed to go for, and we did.
She is so kind, she is so driven, and most importantly, she loves children.
Good morning, sweet girl. Oh, good morning. Hi, Kalia.
It feels like a family environment. Because when you see Miss Norflis out there, she's hugging these kids, and she said something to me that made me feel good as a parent. She said, "These are my babies." And she don't want nobody to harm her babies. That made me feel good. Getting a little bit emotional here. They're not looking at them like just kids. They're looking at them as a family member, as a child, as a grandchild, niece, nephews, and things like that. They're not only saying that it's just a kid coming to school and I'm collecting a paycheck. You can see the difference.
The people there, the children there, the staff there are just a committed group of individuals. And I just know that they're not done yet. I see more great things coming for Hargrave.